Hello students, so we are doing polynomials and we'll continue with our examples in the previous video where we solved three problems on verifying the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So we'll continue with that today and solve three more problems in this video. Let's take the first problem of this video. Okay, so the first problem for today is 4u square plus 8u. So we don't have three terms over here to split, but we have something common between the two. What is it? There is 4 common to both of them and there is u common to both of them. So we can take out 4u, we'll put an equal to sign here. So if we take out 4u from here, only u remains, and over here if we take out 4u from here, only 2 remains. So when you multiply this back again, we will get 4u square, and 4u into 2 will give you 8u. Okay, now that we have separated the two common factors to this, we can easily take 4u equal to 0 and u plus 2 equal to 0. So which means u is equal to 0 and u is equal to minus 2. Therefore 0 and minus 2 are zeros of 4u square plus 8u. We've got the zeros. Now let's establish the relationship. Remember over here 4u square and 8u, there is no constant over here, so that means a is equal to 4, b is equal to 8 and c is equal to 0 because we don't have a constant term right here. So a is equal to 4, b is equal to 8 and c is 0 because we don't have c. So we'll write down the establish the relationship now. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a. What is alpha over here is 0 and beta is minus 2. So plus minus 2 equal to minus b upon a. So we get, that means 0 minus 2 equal to minus b upon a, which means it is minus 2 upon 1 equal to minus b upon a. Okay, now in this case we get this. Now let's go and check alpha into beta, which is c upon a. Now what is alpha? 0 multiplied by beta, which is minus 2, equal to c upon a. Okay, so if we take here 0, this will be 0 equal to c upon a. We know this can be taken as 0 upon 1. 0 upon 1 is 0. So c is equal to 0, which is correct, but a is not equal to 1. It is equal to 4. So to establish the relationship, we just multiply this by 4 upon 4. Okay, the whole thing. So 4 into 0 is what? 0. Okay, and 4 into 1 is what? 4. Right, this is how we get. So 0 upon 4 is still 0, so that doesn't alter the ultimate answer, that is 0. In this case again we can multiply this by 4 up and down. Okay, why do we balance multiply this up and down? Is in order to balance this. So if we cancel this out, we get 1. So 1 into this gives this back. So that is why we need to multiply this. We are multiplying it by 4 only because we need to get this answer. Okay, so now over here in this case, when we multiply over here, what we can do is 4 into minus 2 will give you minus 8, and 4 into 1 will give you 4, which is minus b upon a. Now if we cancel this out, we will get b is equal to 8 and a is equal to 4, hence establishing the relationship. So that's how we establish relationship in this problem. Moving on to the next problem, we have t square minus 15. Okay, t square minus 15. So this can be written as t plus root 15 into t minus root 15. Why? Because this is in the identity form of a square minus b square, which can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Okay, so this is identity. You need to identify it, that t square minus 15 looks in this form. So it is in the, we get it in the root form. So when root 15 multiplies with root 15, we get 15. Now since the sign is minus, so one will be plus, one will be minus. Hence, so we can remove the zeros now. So t plus root 15 equal to 0 and t minus root 15 equal to 0. So we will get t equal to minus root 15 and t equal to root 15. Therefore, minus root 15 and root 15 are zeros of t square minus root 15. Now to verify, alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a. Alpha is what? Minus root 15 and beta is root 15 equal to minus b upon a. Let's put down what is a. So over here a is equal to 1 because the coefficient of t square is 1. What is b? Is there b? There is no b over here because there is no single t, hence b is 0, and constant over here is minus 15. Okay, so c is minus 15. So in this case, minus root 15 plus root 15 will give us 0. So this can be written as 0 upon 1, which is also 0, minus b upon a. Now, so this can be written as 0 upon 1. A is 1, we know, and b is, we'll put this over here, b is 0. The negative sign does not matter. Let's do the next one. Alpha into beta equal to c upon a. Alpha is what? Minus root 15 and beta is root 15. See here, they are multiplying with each other. If they multiply, the root sign goes off. Okay, and this becomes minus 15 upon 1 equal to c upon a. So over here c is equal to minus 15, a is equal to 1 and b is also equal to 0. Hence we establish the relationship. Coming to the last problem of this video and this exercise of verifying, take the next one, 3x square minus x minus 4. Okay, so 4 into 3 is 12. Okay, and the difference between the two has to come 1, and not only 1, it has to be minus 1. So this tells you the sign of the greater number should be negative, and this minus sign over here tells you that one of the signs the two product is when the two first and the last term multiply should also be minus. So we'll see how we get 12 when the difference should be 1. So there are only two choices, 4 into 3 and 3 into 4. We will take this one. So 3x square plus 3x minus 4x. Why minus 4x and not minus 3x? Because the sign of the greater number has to be negative, and this is minus 4. So we will take among this what is common, 3x. So we will put equal to sign here, 3x. So what remains over here will be x, and what remains over here will be 1. Here we can take negative sign common because it is common to both this term, and also 4 common to both. So negative 4 we put, what remains over here is x, and here since the negative sign is taken common, it will be plus, and since 4 is taken out, 1 will remain. So over here x plus 1 is common to both of them. So x plus 1, 3x minus 4. Okay, so these are the two terms. Let's remove the zeros. X plus 1 equal to 0, 3x minus 4 equal to 0, x equal to minus 1, and x can be written as 4 upon 3. So minus 1 and 4 upon 3 are zeros of 3x square minus x minus 4. Okay, so now that we have got the zeros, let's establish the relationship. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a. Alpha is minus 1 plus beta is 4 upon 3 minus b upon a. Okay, now what is a over here? 3. B is minus 1. C is minus 4. So let's establish. So here we have to take out LCM. So in taking LCM, we multiply this with this. So we'll get minus 3 plus 4 upon 3 equal to minus b upon a. So minus 3 plus 4 we get 1 upon 3 minus b upon a. So over here b we get as minus 1, since the negative sign is over here, that establish this. A is equal to 3 and we get this. So let's find out about C. Alpha plus beta, alpha into beta is C upon A. Alpha is minus 1 into 4 upon 3, which is C upon A. Minus 1 into 4 gives you minus 4, and this is upon 3, which is C upon A. So C is equal to minus 4 and A we've got as 3. So that solves our problem. And so we finish with this part. Watch out for more videos to learn more about polynomials. Thank you.